Welcome, adventurers! Today we unravel one of the oldest and most impactful secrets of Dungeons & Dragons cosmology, the Pact Primeval. This infernal contract, forged by Asmodeus himself, set the cosmic foundations for devilish intrigue, the value of mortal souls, and the never-ending blood war. If you've ever wondered why devils hunger for souls, or how the 9 hells hold their twisted order, this is the lore you need to know. Let's start at the very beginning. Before the Pact Primeval, the multiverse was a place of primal chaos. The gods, seeking to impose order, created mortal beings. However, these mortals were uniquely vulnerable to corruption, as their souls were born from both divinity and material essence. This set the stage for the cosmic drama to come. Enter Asmodeus, once an archangel and servant of the gods. He and his fellow archdevils were tasked with punishing mortals who defied divine law. But there was a problem. The gods' edicts were vague and ever-changing, making just punishments nearly impossible. The devils, frustrated and cunning, saw an opportunity. Asmodeus crafted the Pact Primeval, a contract signed in the blood of gods and devils, binding all parties to strict terms. In exchange for taking on the work of punishing mortal souls and upholding law, Asmodeus gained the gods' permission for the devils to damn mortal souls and harvest them in the name of cosmic order. The gods, at first, believed this would protect mortals by deterring sin. This pact had a chilling clause. Each soul consigned to the hells would fuel their infernal machinery, sustaining the devil's hierarchy and giving them power. The contract itself was inscribed on a massive tablet, rumored to still exist in Nessus, the 9th layer of the hells. Breaking or altering the Pact Primeval would have catastrophic consequences for the multiverse. Now, let's talk about the value of souls. In D&D lore, souls are the currency of the lower planes, especially in the 9 hells. Each mortal soul carries a unique imprint of experience, choice, and desire. To the devils, each soul isn't just sustenance. It's a potential promotion, a bargaining chip, or a key to power. The stronger the will of the soul, the more valuable it is. The greed for souls drives countless infernal bargains. Devils tempt mortals with power, knowledge, or wishes, always for a price. These contracts are meticulously crafted, to the letter, not the spirit. This obsession with the letter of the law is a direct legacy of the Pact Primeval, turning the devils into ultimate legalists. Let's descend into the 9 hells. Each layer has its own ruler, environment, and infernal economy, but all are united by the Pact Primeval. From Avernus, the war-torn first layer, to Nessus, the icy citadel of Asmodeus, the hells exemplify ruthless order and hierarchy. Every devil, from the lowest imp to the archdevils, is entangled in a web of ambition, fueled by contracts and soul collecting. The Pact Primeval is also responsible for the rigid structure of infernal society. Advancement in the hells is made possible by gathering souls and fulfilling the orders of superiors. Even in defeat, a clever devil can negotiate a soul to maintain or advance its standing. This unceasing quest for promotion keeps the 9 hells in a state of organized paranoia. Whenever a mortal soul is damned to the hells, it is transformed, often reshaped into a lemure, the lowest form of devil. With time, cunning, and successful service, even a lemure can climb the infernal ladder. This endless cycle is both a carrot and a stick, ensuring devils are forever complicit in the terms of the Pact Primeval. Now, what of the Blood War? The Pact also gave the devils a mandate: wage eternal war against chaos, represented by the demons of the abyss. The Blood War is a ceaseless conflict between the devils and demons, fought primarily on the fields of Avernus. The souls harvested by the devils aren't just food, they're conscripted as troops in this endless struggle against the mad lords of the abyss. The Blood War serves a cosmic purpose. While devils embody ordered evil and demons embody chaotic evil, Their constant battle prevents either from overwhelming the multiverse. Mortals who sell their souls may find themselves on the front lines, transformed into hideous soldiers as part of their damnation. Meanwhile, the gods keep their distance, wary of interfering with the Pact Primeval. Interference would risk nullifying the Pact and unleashing chaos. Some gods, however, send righteous mortals, known as soul shepherds or redeemers, to rescue souls or foil infernal bargains, introducing a constant state of divine versus infernal intrigue. Rumors swirl throughout the multiverse about the true nature of the Pact Primeval. Some say that Asmodeus carefully positioned the Pact to make himself nearly untouchable, his place in the cosmos secured not by raw power alone, but by an unbreakable contract. No court of gods would dare to breach it, lest they destabilize the cosmic balance. The intricate phrasing of the Pact has allowed Asmodeus and his followers to exploit loopholes. While devils can't directly steal souls, they can tempt mortals into damning themselves or trick them with contracts so complex that even angels hesitate to challenge them. This makes devils the master manipulators of mortal fate. Let's not forget the tragedy hidden in this law. Mortal souls yearn for freedom, but the Pact Primeval means that every misstep might doom them. This fuels many classic D&D adventures, where heroes seek to break infernal contracts or rescue loved ones from the hells. The very structure of many campaigns owes its stakes to this ancient, devilish agreement. The Pact Primeval also explains why devils hate demons so fiercely. Devils see themselves as agents of necessary punishment and order, while demons are destroyers bent on absolute chaos. To a devil, every soul lost to the abyss is a loss against the tides of anarchy and a diplomatic failure. Across editions, the Pact Primeval has remained a cornerstone of infernal lore. Originally introduced in 3rd edition's Fiendish Codex II, and further elaborated in official settings like Forgotten Realms, the Pact cements the devil's legalistic evil as distinct from the mindless carnage of demons. Powerful factions in the multiverse are constantly trying to subvert or reinterpret the Pact Primeval. Celestials might look for loopholes to save souls. Yugoloths, the mercenary fiends, sometimes try to play both sides for their own gain. But the language of the Pact is ironclad, its magic woven into the very fabric of the planes. For dungeon masters, the Pact Primeval is an inexhaustible well of story hooks. Bargains with devils, infernal politics, soul trafficking, and the looming threat of breaking the ancient contract lurk behind many adventures. The threat of a nullified pact, plunging the multiverse into raw chaos, gives player actions cosmic weight. If you dig into the official adventures and sourcebooks, you'll spot references to infernal contracts, soul trading, and legalistic devils everywhere. Sometimes a minor villain is working off a debt. Sometimes a grand conspiracy is revealed, stemming from the ultimate loophole in the Pact Primeval. Ultimately, the Pact Primeval is more than backstory. It's the engine that drives the politics, wars, and ambitions of devils throughout D&D. If you plan to delve into the Nine Hells or tempt fate with infernal bargains in your campaign, remember that every deal, every betrayal, and every desperate redemption attempt is echoing an ancient contract that defines the fate of mortals and immortals alike. Thanks for watching. If you want even deeper dives into the politics of the Nine Hells, the ranks of devilkind, or famous infernal contracts in D&D history, let us know in the comments. And remember, always read the fine print, especially if the writer has horns and a forked tail. Until next time, may your soul stay your own, adventurer.